Hey everyone, in this video we're going to go over Netflix and how Netflix will be the Netflix of games. But before we get started, if you could smash the like button, it really helps the YouTube algorithm. Now Netflix has some recent news involving games, and the stock was up 1.34% and 2.65% in after hours at the time of this recording. And as the title implies, the news is about Netflix and games, so Netflix plans to offer video games in a push beyond films and TV. The company hired a veteran from Facebook and EA to lead their gaming effort, and the service is going to add games to the streaming platform as soon as next year. So Netflix is making its first big move beyond TV shows and films. It's planning an expansion into video games and has hired a former Electronic Arts and Facebook Inc. executive to lead the effort. Mike Verdu will join Netflix as Vice President of Game Development, reporting to Chief Operating Officer Greg Peters. If you're curious who Mike Verdu is, he was previously Facebook's vice president in charge of augmented reality and virtual reality content. He also previously served as senior vice president of EA Mobile, president of studios and chief creative officer at Kabam, CEO of TapZen, and chief creating officer and co-president of games at Zynga. Now the signs were on the wall. Matthew Ball, who's a venture partner at Makers Fund, he was former head of strategy at Amazon Studios, on December 2018 wrote Fortnite is Netflix's most threatening competitor. And shortly after writing that, in January of 2019, Netflix even came out in their Q4 earnings saying, "We compete and lose to Fortnite more than HBO." Now, Netflix is competing for consumers' time. It's all about hours spent per day. So if you're playing Fortnite, you're not streaming Netflix. And that's the point of why Netflix feels that they compete with Fortnite more than HBO. Matthew Ball also writes that every generation games more than the last, and videos make up a smaller portion of their leisure time too. So if you're competing for leisure and entertainment time, which most do, the biggest threat is gaming. Now, Netflix has over 200 million subscribers, and their average revenue per user is $10.91. If Netflix plans to add more value to its users, it can do that by introducing gaming. And clearly, over the long run, the idea is add as much value, then increase ARPU. And at the end of the day, if you're going to be able to stream video and play games, you'll obviously be willing to pay more per month for Netflix subscription. So long term, we're very bullish on Netflix. We own the stock. This video isn't an analysis on the stock, but we believe a lot of what we said in the Disney streaming thesis video we've done before can be said the same for Netflix. So if you haven't seen that video, go back, definitely check it out. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate your support.